Oh, okay. Chara. This is a Korean ramen, very spicy noodle. Um, Probably the most spicy food that you have tried. Um, this one, I bought this one from Korean. I mean, you can buy from regular grocery store. The local, oh my god, the local grocery store in New York. Um, but I bought it in Asian grocery store. Uh, it's not my favorite, but every once in a while, I kind of want to try it. Anyway, so you need something to drink always if you try this one, and it's more like punishment. You need to know if you try this. Um, doesn't matter if you like spicy food or not. It's so painful. I put some chicken dumplings to like reduce the spiciness, and an egg, boil the egg. Here we go. And the what is it? The chicken dumplings, because it doesn't have any chicken in it, just flavor, chicken flavor, but it's super hot. All right. Oh, you see that color? It's like evil, evil color. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Wow, it's really spicy. Um. Ah. Ah. It's like punishment. But after several days later, you will look for this again. I don't know why, but uh, Korean people love spicy food. The difference between Korean and other countries uh, that I can tell is like Koreans are very comparative and very stressful society to live. Um, I was born in South Korea and I grew up in there till my age 29 or 30. And I came here when I in my age 30 years old, um, to New York. I'm 41 years old. I know I look younger. And the thing is, I have to tell people about this too. I do not use any lotions, any uh, creams, nothing. I don't put anything on my face. Uh, the Cause since I was a kid, I didn't like lotion on my face. I didn't like the feeling. So when my mother put lotions on my face, as soon as I went out of the door, I just wiped the lotion, and no wrinkles really. And I don't really believe the cosmetics really helps. I believe it's more genetic issues and the way you think yourself. I think and I feel like I'm still early 30s kind. And I believe because I believe that way, because I really feel that way. And that also slow down being aged, I believe. Uh, yeah. And anyway, I have to eat this. So the thing. Hmm, hmm. So if you see this ramen, just to buy for games, to punishment. Oh my gosh. Just so the difference between Korean and other countries, we are pretty much well trained. Um, like when I was in high school, we needed to go to school by 6:30 a.m. And finished 10 p.m. Um, some schools, my friend's school, finished 11 p.m. I was lucky. I was like, oh yeah, I'm lucky. It's not joking. And that was normal school. Most school were like that, unless other schools that just learn skills. Then they don't really study hard like that. But other than that, special schools, the most schools studied like 6:30 a.m. to 10 or 11 p.m. So I remember it was really really hard time uh, when we were going to school. We always see the stars and moon, and when we come back, the first class I remember started by 6:50 kind, 6:40. Oh, 6:40. So you gotta be at school by 6:30 a.m. and first class starts 6:40. So you gotta be ready for that. And normally 50 minutes one class and 10 minutes break time, 15 minutes study, 10 minutes break time. But because you don't have time to do homework, you need to do on Sunday because we had to go to school on Saturday as well. I don't really get it. Why we need to go to school on Saturday? Because Saturday you finish school by 1 p.m. Especially. But why you need to go to school for just that? But that's training. Uh, whether you study hard or not, you are, you need to get used to that kind of schedule. So Korean people after school, university, they study also hard. They went to workplaces, job, they find the job and they work really hard. And everything is comparative. Uh, we took tests, at least one uh, every month, and there are so many different types of tests. And then after all the tests, you can see where you are from top to bottom. You can see your numbers, and not only in your class but also entire school. So like one grade, there are for my generations around thousand over thousand students, and you can tell where you are placed. That's pretty cruel. Students get stressed a lot because parents also pushes. Oh, you are 30s, you got like 30s place this time. No way. You gotta be at least the top 10, and that's a lot of stress. And even the break time, kids study at break time because you don't have time to do homework, or lunchtime, dinner time. You eat dinner and lunch at school. And dinner time, lunchtime, I remember it was like 45 minutes, or it's really different up to the school, but normally 40 minutes to 50 minutes. So you have to eat the meal, and then if you have time, some kids, do homework, because you barely have time to sleep. Uh, when so my case, I went to the private school, which is the art school. Uh, After 6 p.m., the people who go to private school, they leave school by 6 p.m. kind, 6:30 kind, and then you go to private school and finish 10 p.m. as well. And when you come home, it's later than 11 p.m., and you have to eat something, uh, snacks kind, and then you need to go to bed, and you have to wake up by at least 5 a.m. to get up, get ready to go. And my parents and many parents actually drive uh, to the school for the kids, because kids didn't have time to sleep enough. So everybody is like distribute each other. It's not only That's the problem of Korea. Like, uh, my life is not my own life. Everybody is leaning each other. So anyway, so if you see like BTS, Blackpink, or any other K-pop stars, they are very well trained. You know, if you're not well trained, if you're not good, nobody's going to see you. You gotta be really good if you want some attention. It is true. And what else? Oh, and the guys have to go to army. I went to as well, about for 2 years. Mandatory. It is mandatory. So basically, you get trained, get in, all kinds of different training, and also mostly because it's too comparative kind. Most people have at least one skills uh, in instrument, sports, besides study. Not only you are studying, but also you have to learn other things, sports, music, whatever you uh, pick. Uh, my sister does piano and guitar pretty well. I am not good at music, so I quit the piano, but I learned tennis, bowling, skiing. I'm good at those. My brother learned golf. So many Korean people have at least one or two skills, and they are good at it. So uh, it sounds like wonderful. It sounds like great. If you learn these things, but it's really stressful. If you live in that society, and also we can distinguish Korean people by their looking. Um, they really care about how they present themselves. Uh, Work hard, study hard, playing hard. That's why they love alcohol and spicy food, I believe. It does. Because, when you eat spicy food, it stresses out. Mm, very spicy. Mm. So there are always good part, bad part. If you see K-pop stars, they look amazing, but behind that, there are a lot of cruel efforts that they have to compete each other to survive. Um, yeah, those are mostly the ones, the survivors, not give up, you know, from those uh, comparative uh, competition. Oh my god, super hot. But good thing is, because they used to be trained, I believe Korean people pick things up faster. They learn faster. Mm, because everything there used to be, competitions. They know how to learn faster than other people. Basically. um, but I believe, I mean, it is true, there's no like a superior nations. People are people. The differences is the system. This ridiculous country was one of the poorest country in the world after World War II and Korean War. We were really poor. Um, but by half centuries, we like built up modern country, like a developed country, and now I'm done. Mm. Mm. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, press thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.